Hey guys, Fist of Fury here. Just to give you a quick update, this video you're about to watch is going to be completely different than the most reviews I've done. It even has a better intro story to the tank, since I like to make up my own little story of how this tank would probably work in World War II or something like that. But as I wanted to say, I'm not going to be making much YouTube videos lately because basically we're planning on moving pretty soon. We're trying to find a place now, and I will post a video up when we finally move, but we're basically trying to find somewhere smaller now so that way we'll be able to handle everything else, because we're getting to the point now where we want to begin a new chapter. We want to start a new thing and, you know, have something smaller than what we got. So I'll probably be gone for pretty much a while, but I'll still be on Xbox. I'll still be on the maybe I'll do some more videos still, but keep in mind we'll be probably moving, so I'm not going to be doing it that much. So I'm just giving you that quick update. Yeah, sorry about that video error there. Basically, just enjoy the video, guys. I just wanted to get that out there, and hopefully I'll see you comrades in the next video. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody. Yep, we're going to be reviewing this tank. This tank has been long requested for so long on my YouTube channel to see what is the difference and also what is great and also what's the downfall with the M449. Now, for this video, I am doing a different part of take on this review. I'm not going to just also review the packages and guns like I usually do, but I'm also bringing in people. Especially one friend of mine, Rugs, is also played this tank for a good chunk, and also a friend here that also wants to talk about it. So we're going to see how this works out, and I'll let you guys hit the floor now. Why don't you introduce yourself, guys?
What's up? My name's Rob.
I am Opponer.
All right. We're all set, guys. So basically, yeah, we're going to be playing the games. There's going to be probably no special editing, so if we suck, don't. But we're going to do 3 games of this, so that way we could show off and talk about the tanks. So yeah, guys, the M449 Mule. It was one of the most expensive heavy tanks. Yeah, this is like nearly $100 tank. So what do you guys think about this before I start rambling on?
When I got this tank, it's definitely not the AMX M449 HMH, but the this version does quite well. I mean, it's not as expensive as the HMH, but the armor still holds up quite well when you're in tier 9 and 10. It bounces tier 9 and 10s as long as you're hull down most of the time.
Yeah, because the mostly audience. Sorry, not to interrupt you. Yeah, because mostly audience, the head armor itself is literally 250 millimeters of armor, and the bottom half armor is like 160. Makes it like extremely hard to kill for a tier 8, but we'll get to that in a minute. What about shoot? Forgive me with the name bit. Can I give you a nickname or something?
Sure, just Poner, I guess.
Okay, not close to boner.
I get that a lot. Dead joke. Okay, get out of your system.
All right. So what do you think, man?
I mean, I don't necessarily own the tank myself, but I did take a good look at the armor model and stuff, and I have to say, not too shabby, especially for a French tank. I have gone up against it quite a few times within game, and I find it quite hard to kill, even in my Object 252U here.
Yeah.
It was quite the challenge.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's like you have to have a gun that literally has a nearly almost 150 millimeter cannon or something like around like 130, but it's still a pain in the ass to kill this. That's why I love this tank. But we're going to show it to you right now, guys. Let's head into battle, and we can keep on talking about this. So I'm going to do an edit cut here to go right to the game, guys, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, guys, we're in a tier 10 game. Like I said, this is going to be no editing. We're literally talking and playing the tanks at the same time. My personal experience with this tank, too, also that I don't like, is going into tier 10s with it. I mean, this is like the 100 mil gun, which is really hard to pen some tanks. I mean, granted, they have a hard time penning us, but at the same time, it's just like with a 100 mil gun, it's really hard for accuracy.
I mean, I beg to differ. The only thing wrong with this thing is the accuracy, to be honest, because this thing has quite good pen for a tier 8 heavy tank, even at tier 10.
Well, yeah, some tanks, yeah, but if you're going up like against a mouse or something, it's like, oh, the fuck.
Well, hell no, fuck that. No, hell no. But I mean, 232 standard pen isn't bad.
Yeah, like, see, audience, like, you see the reticle going down so slow, and that's just me sitting there for a while. Yeah, it's one of those tanks that they had to nerf something on it. I mean, personally, I would think it would be better with a 90 mil. Could you imagine this tank with a 90 mil one? Like, shit.
This thing reload would be nuts.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Reload would be nuts. Aim time would be fucking insane. It would be a perfect premium tank. But I guess they have to give it some disadvantage, though. Alright.
Yeah, I don't mind the 100 mil on this tank, though.
I mean, it would be quite crazy to go up against, even with myself.
Yep. Oh, we got a Doom Turtle.
No. Yeah, we got a Turtle of Doom over here.
Yeah.
I'm coming up behind you, Jordan.
Yeah, so basically, audience, what you're seeing right now, too, while they're trying to concentrate on surviving, the best way to play these tanks is always in with groups of packs. And you see I bounced off that tank. Now, people always ask me, what is the difference between the HMH version and the standard version? Well, if you notice real clearly on my tank, real quick, while I'm getting out of battle real bit quick, there's sandbags on it, which gives me 20 more millimeters of armor. So that's really scary when you think about a tank that has literally a 160 millimeters of hull armor, and then you got sandbags that literally put in, like, no joke, like make it up to 182. Makes it quite insane for a tier 8 pen. And I wish I could get up here, but these fucking tanks are in my way. Like, dude, come on. I need to show some audience that I can
Mouse over
fight.
here.
Oh, of course. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's fucking Zoom Turtle over here.
Yeah, this is very a horrible game for me, guys, because I'm trying to concentrate this, but it's like,
Oh, got a mouse.
fuck, I got pen. By a fucking chieftain. Oh, Doomkirk. Oh, of course.
Turret's broken.
Gross. Oh my god. Yeah, I just got hit by everything and their mother.
Mouse is pushing up.
I know, I see that. I see also the Doom Turtle pushing up. I can't help you with the mouse, because if I turn around right now, I'm so dead. I'm going to try to kill this tank, and I'm going to turn around and help you now.
You guys, this isn't good.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is tier 10. This,
I gotta
we're
do
showing the
something.
audience what it's like when you have to go against tier 10 with this, so this is what happens. Oh god, I'm getting pinned. Oh, that's a Chrysler. Ah, fuck. I didn't see that Chrysler.
Don't watch your back, watch your back.
I know, I can't turn around fast enough. Because I'll get pinned on either side. Oh, I'm so fucked. This is the one thing you don't want to do, audience, is get surrounded like this.
I hit the mouse. Mouse is hit.
Yeah, the Doom Turtle's trying
Tiger
to finish
too.
him.
I can hit this tiger. I can hit this tiger if he moves here.
Yeah, but right now, either the mouse is going to either kill me, or these guys are just going to pull off a trick shot.
Ooh,
I'm on
dude,
fire.
you're
I'm done. Dunzo.
Fuck. Yeah, this is going to be the end of me, audience. Yep, that was the end of me. So, yeah, you could clearly tell, even fighting tier 10s, it can do it, but when you got, like, being surrounded by that many tier 10s, obviously you're not going to win that. No matter how good of a skill player you are, the fucking M449 Mule can't, like, outrun all of them. So right now we're going to spectate Rugs and see how he plays. And he's doing, like, the old trick of trying to keep the tank angled while making it more, like, 20 more millimeters more thicker, to where they can't pin it that easily, but also trying to zigzag on the hill. Now that's pretty good. You want to do that for a tank like that when you're getting targeted a lot, because you don't want them to hit that commander's hatch. This commander hatch is one of the weak spots. It's like almost near, like, I think it's like 100 millimeters or 120, around there. It's rounded pretty slope, so it can bounce off pretty shells, but the thing is, you do not want to sit still that long. And Ruggs is doing pretty good. Yep, he's only got the chieftain left. The other tanks retreating.
Bit of health now.
Yep, that's World of Tanks for you in a nutshell, audience. It's like either you get killed or be killed. It's like, killed or be killed. Never mind. I just fucked up that little metaphor.
It's kill or be killed.
Yep. So, while Ruggs is still playing this and he's still got time to talk, like, how do you think for the audience, like, how it feels too, before I describe that? Like, do you think it's, like, very smooth to play, besides, like, the accuracy time?
I feel like, I mean, the only thing I really worry about, I try to keep myself at a distance so I don't get flanked, because this thing has no armor on the sides. Like, it has, you get overmatched by anything, I mean, anything.
Well, yeah, that is, like, a guarantee. So, yeah, audience, even if you get this tank, it's not Jesus. It's not like the Lion tank, my favorite premium tank that has, like, the angle on it where you could bounce shit. No, this is, like, one of those tanks you want to keep them in front. And for the feel of it, I like the feel of the tank, but the problem is, it's designed like a hold-down tank mixed with a, how do I say this? Like, it's hold down, but you have to be squirrely with it. Like, you ever seen, like, a rabid squirrel just in the middle of a box, and you just let it loose in the box, and you just see it run all over the place? That's kind of like what you have to do with this tank. You don't want to keep this tank sitting still.
No. Especially with artillery.
Yeah. And we won. Good game. Even though, despite the fact that I died
good
and
game.
he died, but Rugs pulled through. Now, 2 of these tanks is scary enough when you see them head to head. 3 of them would be a nightmare. Not bad at all. So I made 46,000. Rugs,
Top of the team.
what did you make?
Well, I fired some gold at the mouse. I only made 40,000.
With premium, without?
Without premium.
So yeah.
I don't have a premium.
So without premium here, folks, he still made a lot of money, despite the fact. What would you get if you did have premium?
87,000.
There you go. See? This tank is excellent at making money if you are used to the 100 mil. This tank is not for everybody too, as I go back to the garage. This tank is not for everybody that literally does not like the 100 mils on the French. And the best way to describe these tanks is like if you ever drove the AMX 50 or AMX 50B. Well, actually not AMX 50B. That's a tier 10. But let me show you real quick on the picture here, guys. The AMX 50-100. There you go. If you ever drove that and you hate its gun, you're not going to like this gun on this tank. Like, literally, it's kind of like that type of pen, just on a very superior heavy tank, which I kind of like. Like, what do you guys really think of a French actually having armor?
I think it's new. I mean, I like it a lot, but it's kind of odd at the same time because you don't see French tanks bouncing anything.
Yeah,
usually.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's so fucking hilarious seeing like when you see people go up to you and go like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker," and then he's like, "Oh shit, I can't pen this."
It is definitely different coming across a French tank that I can't necessarily pen all the time because most of the time, you know, like with the 50-100. You know, that thing doesn't have the greatest armor, to be completely honest.
Yeah, exactly.
As most French don't.
We're going to do 2 more battles of this, guys, to show off a little bit of the difference between the 2 tanks. This is what I'm going to do. Like, this is the review we're doing, and we're trying to show it. The first game, I didn't show much on my end, but Ruggs sure showed his end, and that was pretty damn good.
Game.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're back now, and we are in a perfect tier 8 game. Now you're going to see the real difference of seeing 2 of these fucking tanks coming right at the enemy. So we're on the map called Con. Sorry, I had to do that Star Trek reference. I'll go sit in the corner now.
That's nice.
All right. So let's see how we're doing this. Oh, and the other guy's driving the Vlove, and he's like driving like one of the. Well, actually, that's my favorite tank in the game. I find it funny. I'm not trying to talk off topic off this, guys.
This is becoming close to being my favorite tank in the game.
Yeah.
Even though I love my STI, this is getting close.
Yeah, which I find funny because like I'm actually enjoying this tank despite the fact I know the flaws of this tank are mediocre. But yeah, it's like. These tanks are not bad to drive.
I mean, well, if you think about it, though, if you can do things to prevent your weaknesses from being exploited, this thing's a monster.
Well, yeah, but that's like, no offense if you play World of Tanks and you die a lot, but that's the majority of 70% of people. It's like, sometimes they don't know the potential of it. I mean, I had to do like a whole video on that, like basically saying like, well, people can be really good with it if they are certified at doing it. You know, like the locking the premium tanks for beginners. If you want to see that video, audience, go check it out. I've talked like endlessly about it. It's like the argument between should we lock premiums from beginners, like if you have a tier 1 and then someone buys a tier 8 and they really suck at it. Yeah, like that's the video I was talking about. So it would have been a good video if you want to be interested if you're new to this channel. So I see a KV-13 up ahead. Oh, All right, I'm seeing a bunch of tanks pushing in the middle, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Wait! We got spotted. Okay, the Mills doesn't see us yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Good hit. I got a delicious assist on that. Fuck! I bounced. I must have hit his gun mantling. And no, guys, it's not because he had a better gun stuff. It's just mediocrely. I just hit something that was completely tough. Oh, that's a hold down a mill. There's no way I'm going to pen that. I'm going to try to support the middle half because, holy fuck, that's failing really fast.
Borsig down there. Yeah, no, that's failing. I'm gonna start making my way back up the middle, guys. We gotta support that.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way also.
Actually, now to think about it more, that I see the other guy has the thing. I'm not gonna say that gamer take because I've already I edited it out, audience, but I was calling him like the B word for his name, so I'm not gonna like basically like go into depth with it. If you figure that out really quick, you would know. But yeah, I was trying to say like the
Ooh.
lion tank and this tank would be perfect deadly combination together, which is odd to say to a French allying with Germany and making a deadly squad. It's like what the fuck. Hi, buddy.
Got him, Fury.
Oh, Panther 88 might get him. What? I fucking bounced. Dude, what are you doing? What was he doing? Okay, he wanted to ram him to death. Oh, I'm getting shot by the Persian, but luckily that was a track shot, not a complete hit. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is the problem too, audience. This is why we were just talking about in the last game. The accuracy on long range, like anything between 4 or 5 grids over, it's hard to shoot at a precise target. Making it like probably that's the whole point because the farther away you are, the less pen they'll do to you. But it's basically like the Super Persian. Like you know how the Super Persian, like when you shoot so long range they can't hit a dime, but if you shoot like
Fear, I wouldn't go up there, man. I was getting,
yeah, I
I
saw
was
the
getting
arty.
smacked.
I see the arty. Well, hang on, I'm gonna see if I can clear some of this out. I mean, I'm not too afraid. I mean, I got enough hit points to take a couple of hits, but I just want to make sure that this side.
Yeah, I just no. I mean, I just got smacked by Artie. He hit me for all my hit points almost.
I mean, that's
Oh
what
my god.
that's why I'm doing this right now, audience. If you have this tank, always go back and forth and try to weave, back and weave. When you're about to shoot, quickly try to shoot. Don't even wait for the reticle, because honestly, if you wait for the reticle, that would happen. So I'm pulling back now. I got hit by Artie directly.
Yeah, so did
Oh,
I.
bad check got me.
Oh, let drink.
Yeah, that was not a good game. See, this is why, audience, when I talk in video games, I always have recordings of it because when I don't talk, I become really good at the game. I think the next game, if we get another tier 8, I'm going to try a silent one, but you'll listen to music instead. So that way you can enjoy it.
You me?
Well, no.
Oh no.
I'm talking about the audience. Ooh, the lion's getting hit hard.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's another problem too with this
was
tank,
hit.
audience. Obviously, in every tank,
Oh, no.
really. Arties are not friendly. Light tank on your left, guys. He's going to shoot you with a clip. He's going for the French heavy.
I'm dead.
Oh, that was a lucky. Ah. All we got is the low vac.
This is no bueno.
Oh, your gunner and driver's dead. Ooh, that is just.
Oh, there we go. Let's forget to do that. I'll watch that light tank though.
Cookies.
Out of nowhere. Alright, you got that heavy tank right there, Uni. I hope you got APCR. Just aim for the tits. There you go. Everybody's going like, what? Like, yeah, if you ever...
Don't need APCR for that. What you talking about?
Well, if you aim for the tits, yeah. If you're wondering, like, they're like, Fury, what are you talking about tits like that? It's like, no, the tank, like, literally, if you ever see an Oni in the game,
Oh,
there's
that's
like,
not
they got tits on them, so it's like, you literally have to shoot them in the tits to basically kill them. Oh, yeah, you're... Well, if you hold down with the
Oh, why not?
the mill 1, the mill 1 can't pen you because of that head armor.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, my iPad. I think that batch up.
Oh.
Alright, guys.
Man.
Since we all died, we're just going to wait until the match is over. Well, obviously, I'll edit it out for you guys so you see the reward at the end. So we'll see you soon. But as for us, we're stuck here. All right, guys, we're back now. After the editing, we had to sit there for a while. Yeah, I only made 32K. I'm sure Rob didn't make that much either. Like, well, how much did you make, Rob? Oh, Rob. Ugh. Rugs. Why did I call you
Right.
Rob?
I got, I don't know, but I kind of got wrecked by artillery and sneaky little light tanks, so I only made around 20,000, so
Yeah, and I only made
that's without
32,000.
premium.
So we're gonna go back to the garage, give you the final verdict, guys, on this, and I want to hear these guys' final verdict. But we're gonna do one more battle too at the end, but we're gonna be silent, and I'm gonna play some music for you guys, so that way we could show you probably the potential we can probably do. But yeah. So before I give my final verdict on this lovely heavy tank, I want to hear you guys. Like, if you rate this 1 to 10 out of everything that's been talked, everything that's been shown, and what the play style and what it's got to go up against, what would you rate this? Let's start with you, Rugs. Like, what would you rate this as?
Well, as this heavy tank does have great armor, it has a pretty decent gun. The aim time and accuracy definitely could be a little better than it is. The mobility, on the other hand, is not bad for how much armor this thing has. It gets around fairly quick. I mean, from a 1 to 10, I'd probably rate this a solid 8.
Solid 8. Okay. What about you, Porter?
Um, Even though me not having the tank, I did take a good look at the armor models. I've gone against it. I've seen you guys play it. Um, it seems to like Rug said, it seems to get around quite nicely. It's good at tier 8, really good at tier 8. In fact, it's quite the pain to go up against sometimes. Even me and my Object 252U, aka the Defender, I have quite the trouble with the tank sometimes when I come up against it in battle. So, in my honest opinion, I would give the tank a solid 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. So 7 and 8. Okay. My opinion on my tank. Okay. You got to keep in consideration, too, that this is not what I told them to rate this on these guys, but my rating would probably be no joke, probably a 7.1 out of 10. And the reason why I'm rating it that low, you have to consider one thing. This is an $80 tank. This is the most expensive heavy tank for the French line yet. So costing that much money for people that can't afford a lot of stuff is kind of monotonous to do. I mean, don't get me wrong. Tank's pretty good. It's good at fighting, and it can fight some armor piercings. However, though, it's vulnerable to artillery like any other tank, but it's vulnerable to hash.
Very vulnerable to artillery.
Yeah, it's vulnerable to that, and not to mention, even though the tank is good, you have that 100 mil accuracy gun that it takes time to aim. I mean, we didn't show a best thing. We're going to probably show the best thing after this video part right here, but the problem is with this tank, it does great money, and it's a good tank. But the only problem I have with it, it was just too expensive. They only brought it out one time, and then my only problem is that when they brought out the other versions, they made it weaker, which I guess they balanced it out, but it's still $100 almost, which is still outrageously pricey. Like the HMH, I can see that arguing, saying as like it has sandbags, so okay, that could be $100 because that times the armor. But the regular version should be at least probably 13,000 or 12,000 gold. It should be $50. I mean, what do you think, guys? Like, do you think that's a fair deal for a tank at least?
I don't think there's any tank in this game that deserves to be over $50. Maybe,
Yeah, that's true.
maybe. I'm just saying, before they nerfed the Defender and some aspects, that tank probably should have been around $100 because that thing was overpowered as hell when it first came out.
It is true.
You guys can't really argue with
I'm
that.
not going to argue with that.
I mean,
It
this thing was
was.
not. This thing was not. This thing hasn't really been super overpowered. It has its weak points. It should not be over $50. I agree with you.
All right. What about you?
I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think, same as Rug, I don't think any tank in this game should be really over $50. I mean, to be honest, it's a little overkill, and really, who really has that kind of money to throw at the game? Except for people who obviously...
What?
Yeah,
What? No,
yeah.
no, I got this off
over
of charity, man. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I mean, this game obviously is free to play, and yes, they have to make the money somehow, but still, the way they price these things is just a little bit much.
I really think if they lowered their prices a little bit, more people would buy things in this game.
Exactly, and that's why I do my job here, guys, to see how much I do for you guys as the audience who are watching this, to show if it's worth it, because not only for people who are experienced with the tank, but also just for anyone who just wants to play around with it. And honestly, yes, I still give it a 7.1. Like I said, it's good at everything, good at armor, can't be flanked, has to play with groups, and it cannot be hit by HE. I know it has sandbags, but it does get harmed by Death Stars if they load the right type of bullets. But there is one time they get bounced. Yeah, the armor piercing, yes, I know you're about to say that. If they load armor piercing, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because they get bounced.
Yes.
Alright guys, we're going to show you the next battle in the sound mode, but thank you all so much for watching, and Rugs, thank you, and Horror, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this next battle, and I will see you comrades in the next video. Bye guys.